We cannot take full advantage of artificial intelligence if we cannot trust it. So, Cathy, why is trust in AI important?
Well, I think it's important because AI is different from legacy technology. Legacy technology used to be rules-based, and once it went into production, it would just continue to operate that way until someone changed it. AI is going to be more like humans, where it can adapt and learn in its environment. We need to recognize that we're developing it differently through experiential training. And so if you only give it certain experiences and then ask it to do something completely different, you shouldn't be surprised it's going to fail. It could start to evolve into ways we don't expect.
What is the best approach for companies to ensure that AI is properly used?
EY developed our Trusted AI framework that really discusses 5 different categories. The first is bias. There's a lot of conversation right now about discrimination in AI. The second is corruptibility. You want to make sure that it can't be cyber attacked. The other area is transparency. So there is a lot of users that say, I want to know when an AI agent is working. The other is explainability. So we want to be able to interrogate the system and understand how it's making its decisions. And then the last is performance. Is it actually performing the way you intended it to?
How has Trusted AI changed the traditional work that you do in risk?
Well, I think we've had to ask ourselves the same questions that our clients are asking. The first question is, should we do this, right? Like, is this the right application for AI? Do we have the right risk and control governance practices? We've been actually taking our learnings and developing our own AI assets to our clients. There's a wide spectrum of AI technologies, each with their own different risk profile. We help our clients think through those different components and through that understanding, really get them to feel comfortable breaking through this barrier that right now I think is holding back some of the adoption of AI.
Are there any special IP that you're building to help support your customers in achieving this Trusted AI?
Yeah, so we have our tool that we're working on right now, which really takes this whole risk and control methodology that we're building and put it into a technology-enabled system. EY has developed an impact assessment that can walk a development team through all the different considerations of who is going to be impacted, how are they going to be impacted, what are some of the controls and ways that you can mitigate the risks. It's less like legacy technology and more like human operators. So then you need to think about how can we translate that into providing the same over AI operators.
How can a customer get started?
Where I would say customers get started is actually following a kind of a 4-step program. The first would really be to educate themselves. The second is the strategy. So what are the opportunities of AI for my organization? How does it align to my business strategy? And, how do I want to prioritize my investment? And then the third is really digging into understanding the risks of the technology. What is the maturity of our risk and controls over this agent? And where do we have to make some changes? And then the last area is really focusing on building out those tools and techniques in order to continually monitor it. So you can work with us at EY to really think through what those requirements are.
Cathy, thank you for sharing all this information and the work that you do to help Microsoft customers build the trust in artificial intelligence. And to you, thanks for watching.